Hello, and welcome to At the AF Desk, a video series in which we reference all the wonderful products offered here at All Fasteners. Now, today's a very special rendition because we're going to be talking about products from our telecommunications division, AF Tower. Now, we're here with Bruce, he's our sales manager, and we're going to be talking about our NexGen2 bolt and our NexGen install tools. Now, Bruce, I'd love to jump right into the NexGen bolt. Now, from my understanding, it was introduced into Limelight because of an industry need, is that correct?
Yeah, no, that's right. The really bolt itself is addressed a need, obviously, to get to the inside of the structural member from the outside, so that's why it's called a blind bolt. But the beauty of this design is it gives the full structural capacity as a headed bolt, like a A325 or A490 bolt, so gives you that structural capacity, so engineers really feel good about using and designing, specifying this product.
Okay, now I heard you mention a couple of the benefits there. Are there other benefits about, that bolt that kind of stand out in the industry?
Yeah, so unlike some of the other bolts that deflect or bend the metal like a toggle bolt, this gives you the flexibility of utilizing the bolt for its full capacity. Like I mentioned earlier, the structural headed bolt. So from a design engineering, it really gives you a lot more, you might say, bandwidth to design with from a structural integrity. So that's one of the benefits. The other benefit is when you install it and use the shear wrench, which obviously this still has a tip on it, once you've tightened it and shear it off, it gives you verification that the bolt's been tensioned. So that's kind of unique to our bolt, which really gives that third-party inspector the reassurance and confidence that the bolt's been tensioned correctly.
Okay, now you talked about some of the reinsurances and stuff like that. Are there any sort of certifications that go alongside with this bolt?
Yeah, so no, it's a good point you raised, because in this demo or application that we're showing today, we're actually installing the bolt in a structural member, which is a lot smaller space than a monopole. So in that, the bringing this into the structural steel market, we've moved forward in getting this ICC approved, which gives all the jurisdictions and building departments and building codes a reassurance that they are specifying and designing with the bolt. So ICC stands for International Code Council, which is the accreditation body for the building industry.
Okay, and from what you were kind of referencing before we started this video and whatnot, that this install tool was designed because of the ICC approval, is that correct?
Well, it was around that. So
Okay.
once we got into this particular design and utilizing it in the structural steel market, we realized because our original install tool is rigid, you were going to bottom out. So just as this example, you're installing it into here and you're going to see that the flexible tool is needed because this bottoms out against, as you can see in here, the bolt's bottoming out, so you can't install the washer.
Yeah, so you won't be able to actually get it all the way in because of something like this. And now you said this flexible install tool helps that.
Yeah, that's correct. So just like the rest of our product being patented, we've moved forward in designing a patent pending install tool, which gives you that flexibility. So unlike it being rigid, it's just this flexible part, and then you basically, the same install, same bolt, same everything, you just install it, and then just like you would put all the parts and pieces back on, and then you'd have your install bolt.
Now this doesn't, I believe you said bottomed out, because of the tight space that it is.
That's right, that's right. So basically with this design, this is very flexible, so it gives you that flexibility to come in and install it. And this will let you install this bolt down to about 4 inches inside, so much, much tighter in that tight, confined space.
Well, Bruce, I'd like to thank you for stopping by the desk today to teach us about these new install tools. It's definitely good information for those that need to work in tighter spaces. And as always, if you need any of these products here at the desk, you can contact a representative like Bruce here or visiting our website. See you guys next time at the AF Desk.